For life.
Yeah. Bullet cast. What's going on? Stacy. This elite podcast in here. Ain't nobody better. Look.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You know the name, you know the voice, you know exactly why I'm here. Just in case if you don't, I'm a 26-year-old piece of gold, the messiah of the microphone, and the greatest sports and recreational podcaster in the world today. I am joined by the champion of my show. This Sunday, he defends the Bulletcast Championship for Double or Nothing against Brian Tronick, who is not here. Mr. Atticus Simp, Brandon Atticus, or Boss. One of your many names. How you doing?
Phillip, I'm doing just fine. This time tomorrow, be in Vegas, Sin City. Hopefully, just a little bit drunk before I get too drunk. So it's a fun time. This
was actually perfect to record right now, though.
Exactly. See, it all pans out because if we did it tomorrow at a regular scheduled time, maybe could have fit it in, but probably wouldn't have been able to do it. So it's great that we're here all together. We have a new person on the podcast.
We do. We're recording this Wednesday night. It's dropping Thursday afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Tronick is not here. He's feeling a little under the weather, but I always deliver. I always come with a backup, an ace in the back of my pocket. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the star of the Los Padres baseball team, Lil Durst.
We're taking a little too far now.
Hey, I appreciate you didn't give me that same accolade.
You're the champ. You're the champion of the world.
I'm the star third base coach.
What are you?
The windmill keeps running, even if Rolando's running.
Oh, you coaching?
Call this man Ron Washington.
Wait, Atticus, you coaching?
Yeah, because I'm trash, and so I've been relegated to third base coach / outfield coach.
Hey man, I'm you taking after me. I've been in this coaching game for a few years now. All right, I see you.
Yeah, but I'm coaching 20-year-old, almost 30-year-old men who don't even listen to me. So it's fine.
Coaching 18-year-old kids who are about to be like 20 in 2 years. We're kind of in the same field, maybe, possibly. Lil Durst, how you doing today, man?
I'm all right. We're doing all right. We just got off work. Got our ass kicked. It is what it is.
Hey, it's all right. It's okay. We're here to have some fun. We're here to talk some sports entertainment. We're here to take some L's. No, we're not taking any L's here. Not taking any L's
taking
here.
3 L's in the last week. All right. I'm tired of taking L's.
Jesus. I just got a text to the Guardians of the Toxicity because of Nevin. We have to get Nevin on this show one time. That would be something. We're gonna keep talking about the Sasha Banks and Naomi fallout. So much more has happened. Their merch has been taken off of WWE shop. Michael Cole on Friday Night SmackDown. He and Pat McAfee sat there awkwardly. Shout out Pat.
Go.
Shout out. We're big Pat McAfee guys here.
Shout out.
Yes, shout out.
Shout out.
What? Yeah. Michael Cole said that they have been suspended indefinitely, and that there will be a tournament to determine the the new women's tag team champions. Rumors are going around that they're going to be pulling from NXT to have women fit in this tournament. I think what's her name? Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, their tag team.
The underrated Kaden Carter.
Yes, former Lacey Lane. Loved her on the Indies. And I think they're going to be pulling from Toxic Attraction, the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. I think they're going to be joining this also. But, some things have been made aware to me that I've really thought about. So you guys remember when Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, when he left WWE, he was leaving WWE, they put out a statement which they had never done, and they used his shoot name. They didn't do that for Sasha and Naomi when they put out that statement. So, which implies that they are still with the company and they're not gone yet. Because then I believe if they were to be gone, we would see Sasha Banks, a.k.a. Mercedes, and Naomi, a.k.a. Trinity Fatu, are no longer with the company. You see what I'm saying?
And that makes sense.
So,
you can't get rid of Sasha.
Lil Durst, what are your thoughts on this whole ordeal? We haven't really had a chance to talk about it.
I still think it's a work. I think it's 100% a work. That's all right. It just makes for more interesting TV at the
Why do you think
the end of the day? Why?
Why?
Because I don't trust anything WWE does.
Whoa, let's not say that. Hold the higher ups have listened to this show before. Let's not say anything like that.
Put it the wrong way. But they'll throw you a curveball every now and then. Maybe hit you with a chair shot.
Yeah, see what you did there. Yes. Go check out Curveballs and Chair Shots. Brandon and Dominic, they do great work over there.
Yeah, that Brandon guy's okay.
Oh man. So Atticus, what are your thoughts? Given this new information, but allegedly, if you try to buy like the Boss Glow shirt through eBay, it still has a direct tie to the WWE shop.
Okay, I mean, it hasn't really swayed me either way. As I said, it's kind of a complicated issue. I still kind of side a little bit more with Sasha and Naomi, but I also see WWE side that, them being the wrestlers have, they probably should have walked out. They probably should have handled a little bit better. The Pat McAfee situation was very interesting. I know a lot of people running with it, but he said on his show that he didn't know anything about it. He was just hearing it for the first time as well. And that statement was definitely, you could tell, was written by Vince, and he was not a happy camper. But Pat, as a former football player, I think he understands that, and it's also something you do in football, that you kind of just stay out of other people's business, especially when it comes to like money and business. So I think Pat's not going to have a strong opinion either way. I know he might lean more towards the players, the wrestlers, kind of similar to a lot of us. But the Pat reaction, or lack thereof, was an interesting one.
He just sat there awkwardly. Sam Roberts said Pat should do that for every statement like this. I'm like, that's a possibility. I want to read you the statement that I put out there on the Bulletcast feed. This is from Vince McMahon when Steve Austin walked out, it was 2002, all those years ago. You can't ever walk off the job like this. That is the only unpardonable sin perhaps there is in our business. Fans are expecting to see you, and when you don't show, it's the worst thing that can happen. That quote has been very popular as of late, given this whole situation. What are your thoughts on that, Lil Durst?
I mean, I agree with it, because if I did go and spent money expecting somebody to be there and them not be there, I'd be pretty pissed. But if you don't agree with what's going on with the company, you also have, I don't know if you have the right to walk out, but I don't know. It's tough. It's tough.
I mean, this reminds, see what the tweet or with the statement they put out. Or first, hold on, Atticus. What are your thoughts on that Vince quote I just read?
Well, as the owner, obviously he's not gonna want his talent to be walking out, so it makes sense for him to have such a strong stance. But if as a person who would go to the show and if someone isn't there, obviously you're gonna be mad. But you have to think from the other side. If you're a worker, who cares what it is? Just a regular 9-to-5 person. You're not, selling tickets or anything. If you are fed up with your job or don't want to do it anymore, or have a very big disagreement with your boss, it's within your right to walk out, but you also have to deal with the consequences.
Yep. So, I mean, what the statement they put out, this has happened before, like with, I want to say it was either 91 or 92 SummerSlam, might have been 91, with Jack Tunney, when Warrior, he had his problems with the company and stuff, and they put that out. And then a few years later, when Warrior came back and he didn't want to do business in 96, Gorilla Monsoon read a statement sort of like this about the Ultimate Warrior when they used his real name. So I don't know, man. This is interesting. If it turns out to be a work, they're going to be cheered. So that, they can't be heels unless, they join the Bloodline, because, Roman got kids out here crying. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One thing that I find interesting is it's been a week. I think a majority of the people probably side with Sasha and Naomi, but we've had a week's worth of television and we don't have crowds chanting their names or taking over the show and doing things like that. Now, is that just a case of people don't care? They don't side with the wrestlers, or is it also like the AEW effect that the fans who would have done that aren't with watching WWE and aren't going to the shows, obviously?
Have either of them put out a statement on this?
No, there was just the one person allegedly on Twitter that has ties to Naomi who told their side of the story.
Yeah.
That's really the only thing we've seen.
I can see that's why people don't really know how to react either. Because if none of them say anything, do you know what's truth, what's not? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Sasha, she was at Steve Aoki's concert. She's living her best life. She's chilling, she's vibing.
This also could have been a way to get them off TV for like a month and not really say anything.
Well, no, because Naomi was apparently supposed to win the 6-pack challenge and challenge Bianca at Hell in a Cell for the title. And then apparently Sasha was supposed to go to SmackDown and challenge Ronda, and they were both just supposed to lose and then carry on about their business. Which is, the whole reason why they walked that. They walked that. Oh, let's see. I think I have something about the Sasha thing I want to read, or we're on the subject here. Oh yeah, Robert Walker. Why did Sasha have a problem with the women's tag titles being involved in single world title storylines? When she and Bayley were women's tag champs, they were both the champions of Raw and SmackDown. Was she upset because she was booked to lose? That's a valid point.
Doesn't she also have a history of walking out when things don't really go her way?
Yeah, like her and Bayley win the tag titles in early 2019. They lose them at WrestleMania. Vince told her to take a month off. She took much longer than that, and came back, was in a prominent spot. But that's a great point, though. During the pandemic era, the the Performance Center era of Raw and SmackDown, Sasha Banks and Bayley were the women's tag champs, and they were both Raw and SmackDown women's champion. I don't know what was going on backstage then, but it is kind of interesting, to see, Sasha had all the gold. She was on top of the world in the business, the highest accolade you can have. And then, she was, one half of the women's tag champs again with Naomi, but yet they're both booked to lose respective world title storylines.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I brought up last week, is like Sasha has a track record. And so it's not fair to just jump to the conclusion that she's in the right, or that, either which way. So, I still think there's going to be more information come out sooner rather than later. I mean, as Lil Durst said, that we don't have really their side of the story, at least a statement from them. I asked this last week. Do you think before or after SummerSlam will they come back?
It's too soon.
Well, why
when
not?
SummerSlam?
Oh wait, no. I mean, I was thinking of something I heard on.
Well, SummerSlam is a little earlier this year. It is like in July.
So July.
They'll be back before.
But what do they do? What do they do?
I mean, you can't just put him back in a match, have him win. You have to, quote unquote, teach him a lesson, right? Or do something. I don't know. They
do the Miz and R-Truth when they ambushed the Hell in the Cell and got taken away in handcuffs. They do that.
Also, it's Naomi's contract apparently is coming due soon, and I don't know how that plays into the scenario as well. Sasha, we don't really know her status. I assume she's under contract for at least like a year or two, or more than that. Whatever's going on, if Vince is PO'd, Sasha might just sit at home for the next year or two, given whatever until her contract is over.
You really think he'd pay people to sit at home?
He's done it before. Austin still got paid when he was gone for like 9 months.
You can't compare her to Steve Austin.
Well, I mean, it's been done before. Punk still got paid while he was sitting at home when he left.
How long was Pac Neville off television? Like a year?
Yeah, and he was still sitting at home getting paid.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
If you're under contract, you can still sit at home and get paid. Yeah, it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope, baby. All right, let's talk about SmackDown. The Usos are the new undisputed unified WWE World Tag Team Champions. Yes, sir. RK Bro, they came to the Bloodline. Roman being sneaky. He remembered that knee that Riddle gave him. Holding Jay, who was it? Jay? It was Jay Uso holding his leg so that he wouldn't get avalanche RKO'd by Riddle. The splash, unified tag champs, and then chaos, destroying Randy Orton, putting Riddle through the announce table with the splash. The Bloodline holding up all the gold. Kids crying in the crowd. God, you love it. You love to see it. This has
never been on free TV.
It made SmackDown that much better that it was on free TV. It's okay. It's all right. We know where this is going. You're
right. Riddle versus Roman for the title. That's where this is going.
Well, it's going to be Randy versus Roman for the title at SummerSlam. At SummerSlam. They've done Battle of SummerSlam in the past. SummerSlam 2014. You were there.
I was there, and I kind of forget about the match. So that's how exciting it was.
It was great. The Superman punch spot into the RKO was fantastic. Stop playing with yourself. Jesus.
I'm not saying it was a bad match. I just don't really remember anything from it.
Well, I mean, but Roman, he's in what is being described as the run of a lifetime right now. Yes, sir. Him and Randy they're gonna do good business in Nashville, boy. I'm excited. I am excited. Atticus, what are your thoughts on the undisputed tag team champions?
Match was absolutely fantastic. I thought they did a good job building it up, promoting it, making it feel like it's a big deal, as it should. It's a unification of titles. It seems like it was a last minute decision to actually unify the titles. So I don't know what that means. We'll talk about Raw in a little bit. Maybe some injuries happened, or it was a way to stick it to Sasha and Naomi that they can make last minute decisions, even though they make last minute decisions on WWE television all the time. I don't know, but absolutely fantastic match. Now the Bloodline has all the titles. I don't know where they go from here. If Randy is getting taken off TV, if RK Bro, split up, go on their own, I don't know, because the tag division really was just like those two teams. So I'm glad they unified the title, because your boy doesn't like that many titles. So yeah.
I think we have him walk around with all those different titles for a few months. Yeah. Then eventually we get some new ones. Yeah. Lil Durst, what are your thoughts on them ones, boy? Throw it up.
I expected it. I expected the Usos to win. I don't think that should have been on free TV. That's all.
Bro, they used to give free ladder matches on TV. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't understand that. This isn't AEW. Come on now.
Well, what I'm talking about was like RVD and Eddie Guerrero having a ladder match back in the day, which was fire. I'm not talking about
Undertaker, Jeff Hardy.
Exactly. The triple threat tag title match, ladder match they had on SmackDown like in 02, 03. It's okay.
Taker versus Jeff. That was
fantastic.
That was Jeff's coming out party.
Absolutely.
As a singles guy.
Man. And then what else happened what are your thoughts on the kids crying?
For lack of a better term, fuck them kids.
Heat, brother.
Okay, good. He said it, not me.
Yeah, there's a no profanity thing here. How dare you?
I mean,
what?
I mean, it says no profanity on the script because apparently we're on radio, but then we're not on radio, but then we still keep it for some reason. But then Phillip cusses all the time.
I put it to you like this. There are millions of words in the English language. If you have to use profanity, your vernacular is not strong.
There's no such thing as a bad word, just bad intent.
Yes, there is.
They do say people that cuss more are more honest.
That has nothing to do with it.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Whoa! You can't do that. You can't. No, this. Oh my god, we're gonna lose the sponsors. Oh.
Well, yeah, we have sponsors. You're getting paid.
Think I do this for free?
Been here since day 2 and still haven't seen a
check yet. Day 2 should have been since day.
Oh, I didn't get the invite for day 1.
It's okay. It's okay. You my day 1 though.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
That's cute.
When we get signed, you coming with me, right?
Mm-hmm. If it wasn't so hot and all the moisture was just sweating out of me, I'd cry right now.
All right. Max Dupree has made his debut on SmackDown. The former LA Knight, the former Eli Drake. Yeah. He is, he has this model management gimmick that he's doing. Apparently the deal was made with Sonya Deville before she was fired as a WWE official. So, Atticus, what are your thoughts on Max Dupree?
Well, I love name changes. It is always a great idea to change someone's name despite them being down to NXT for a few years, establishing that name, getting it well known around the world, and then you bring them up, change their name, even though people know who he is. You just spring on a new name because why the hell not?
I mean, I changed your name and look at you.
Exactly.
You're thriving now.
Thriving.
Yes, sir.
I mean, ever since you changed my name, I think Los Padres is like 2-2 since then. So, or 1-2.
Since boss, we're 0-2.
There you go.
Not all aspects of your life can win. Sorry. Lil Durst, any thoughts on Max Dupree?
think he's a great promo.
Fantastic promo.
I did not see the segment. Yeah, didn't see the segment on SmackDown because, again, was in Reno this weekend. I was drunk, but yeah, from what I've seen in NXT and I believe he was in TNA before.
He was an
Hell of a
Impact
promo.
Yeah, great promo. Raquel Rodriguez defeats Shotzi Blackheart. Shotzi does town business. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Nice to see Raquel getting some shine on TV.
Well, after she loses to Ronda Rousey, you got to build her back up. And poor Shotzi. I know we're biased for Shotzi, but I do wish she was doing more in SmackDown or just in WWE in general. Yeah, wouldn't be shocked if she's in the next round of releases. But then there's normal women.
Let's not say that. All right, moving on. Outside of the ring, Stephanie McMahon is going to be taking a leave of absence from her duties at World Wrestling Entertainment. She's taking leave of absence. Apparently, Triple H is back in full swing, doing what he was doing. It's a nice shift. Yeah.
So she's just going to be like a house mom now or something? Is she ever coming back? What's going on?
She's a McMahon. It's in her blood. Of course she'll be back. They always come back. Shane came back. She'll be back.
I think Shane's getting the company once Vince dies. I think that's why he came back.
I think he might go to Mr. Nick Khan. We don't know. We'll have to see about that. Kurt Angle's in the hospital. He had double knee replacements. T's and P's are the only Olympic gold medalist to ever win a WWE world title.
He's got to heal up so he can have that match with Ric Flair.
Man. we got some fan mail about the Ric Flair thing. We're gonna wait till that. Inside the ring, Joey Janela, aka Joey Janela, his foot was on fire at GCW. He wrestled. I forget homie's name. But so he lit his foot on fire, did a super kick, and then it took like 30 seconds to get his foot from off of being on fire. They used a heck of bottles of water. I'm like, where's the fire extinguisher? What do you guys do?
I find it harder to believe Joey Janela just did that spot on his own without the back knowing about it. So the fact they didn't have any type of precautions, even like a blanket or something to put out the fire, is baffling to me.
Yeah, I've been to a GCW show, and they didn't go crazy like that, but it is what it is. Met Joey Janela, great guy. Shout out. All right, this day in wrestling, Lex Luger joins the Wolf Pack in 1998. There was a Raw on this day in 1999. WWE Confidential debuted on, I believe it was Spike TV in 2002. Tara, a.k.a. Victoria, a.k.a. Lisa Marie Varon, met her. Great personality. She'll be on the show one day, hopefully. She made her TNA debut in 2009. Double or Nothing. The first one was 3 years ago today in 2019. Now it's Double or Nothing weekend again. Atticus, you and I were there for the first one. Looking back on it 3 years later, what are your thoughts on how that one night shaped the foundation for All Elite Wrestling?
I mean, it was a great time, great moment in history. I always bounce back and forth between this and WrestleMania, which show I enjoyed more. And I always kind of lean more towards this show just because there was great matches and also what it meant for the wrestling business. Because it's easy to say now that, AEW is doing great. They're going to be here a while. Back in 2019, we didn't know what the hell they were going to look like. They just signed their TNT deal. So that was a big moment at the time. I remember walking through the Caesars and they had the NBA game on and they run a little crawler for Double or Nothing. I was like, oh my God, wrestling is being promoted. This little company by the Young Bucks is getting promoted on NBA television. I thought that was just the coolest thing.
My boy right there, my friend, the American Nightmare. Can't forget it. Yes. I mean, him smashing the throne, loved it. He and Dustin, fantastic match. The Dusty chants warmed my heart. Moxley showing up. It was a great time, man. That whole Starcast, just that whole weekend was fantastic. I advise you guys, go if you're thinking about it last minute, go to Double or Nothing. You'll have a great time. Do the Fan Fest. Experience a Starcast. I know they're doing Starcast SummerSlam weekend for Flair's retirement, and we're going to talk about that. Double or Nothing was fantastic, man. And happy birthday to Bossman Slash. He is the owner, the leader, the promoter of the UGWA. Shout out to him, man. A good brother of mine. Thank you for taking a chance on your boy and let me do some commentary. And of course, happy birthday, happy 37th birthday to the tribal chief, the head of the table, the mountain, the one. Yes, Atticus, throw it up. Throw it up, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The undisputed WWE Universal Champion having the run of a lifetime. Clap it up. Just clap it up for this man. Love him. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Can't wait to see you at dinner on Sunday, Roman. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So speaking of a run of a lifetime,
what
is his run better than CM Punk's run?
The 434?
Mm-hmm.
That 434?
Man, oh god, those were. I mean, that was I was an adolescent. I was all for it, but with me being older and wiser, I'm gonna just put it to you like this: Roman Reigns is actually in the main event of shows. It's actually the last match on the card.
All right, fair enough.
No disrespect to Phil. Hey, from one Phil to another, love me some CM Punk. Love him to death. I'm gonna need you to get me a CM Punk T-shirt while you're out there. I'll Apple pay you the money. All right.
I guess it's what I do at AEW shows now. Because last time I went to Chicago, I had to get my brother one.
Yeah. I mean, so I didn't get one last time. Or actually,
Or go to Shop AEW, use code DON or something, get 20% off, no free ads.
No,
that was an ad.
But I'll get it sooner if you do it.
I mean, if I get it, that means it'll be Sunday. If you order right now, you might be able to get it like Tuesday or Wednesday or something.
No, you. It's really just one more extra thing to throw in the bag. It's just a shirt.
No, we'll see. We'll see how drunk I am Sunday.
Wow.
I mean,
I walk in the building. Can you get?
I got it. We'll see what happens. Probably I'll be at the merch stand. I always got to get the I was there shirt, so yeah, I'll be there.
All right. Fan mail, Dan. What is your favorite part about being on the Bullet Cast? Hey, this is fun. I enjoy this. If I didn't enjoy this, I would have stopped doing this a very long time ago. What are we 277? That's what this episode is. Been doing this for a very long time, man. Atticus, what's your favorite part about being on the BC?
Just love talking to the boys. It's fun. Besides like you and Dominic, my two friends are really the only ones I have talking wrestling. And so I do a podcast with you guys and it's fun. And yeah, we made a new friendship. Let's be honest. When me and Phillip were in school, yeah, we kind of knew each other, weren't that close of friends, but look at us now. So great.
Oh yeah, we used to, we used to have TV together. He was one of the best floor directors in the business. I have to say so myself. Gee, shout out, man. Shout out. Jesus. Yeah, man.
Shout out the editor-in-chief, Sean Stewart. He just graduated SF State.
Yes, he was on the first episode. The EIC. Man, God, shout out Sean. I'm so proud of that dude. He's come a long way, man. He's going to the Bullet Cast Hall of Fame for sure. But yeah, man. I mean, Brian and I were Brian when he shows up. Let me say that. We go to shows together. It's a great time. It's fun. Lil Durst, he'll be a part of the family soon. He might have a Bullet Cast title running in him. We'll see.
Maybe we're walking L right now, so probably not.
We'll see. I've just been informed that Adriel Noctis was on Dynamite. He was one of the security guards for Wardlow. I did it again.
Who?
He was on. I did it again. He was an interview.
Clap it up. Clap it up.
A few weeks ago. Come on, man. Who else has the golden touch in this business? Who else? Come on. Tired of it.
I mean, technically, Goldust did have a golden touch for a long time. No?
I mean, the last time I saw Cody, we had cigars, and look at him now. Major money moves. He gets a countdown clock on Raw. I'm just saying.
Yep. Thanks to Phillip, Cody is where he is right now.
Whoa, hey. He did a lot of hard work. He did it. He took a bet on himself. He did it all himself. That's not.
Okay, so 49% of it is your doing.
I'll take 49.5. All right, Alfie Lewis. All right, this version of Edge needs to be WWE champion. Hey, I'm all for it. He took a shot at John on Monday. John's supposed to be coming back in June. Can we run it back real quick? Can we run back one of the best rivalries of the Ruthless Aggression era?
The Summer Cena 2.0, baby.
I know I'm going to that house show in Sac for a Summer of Cena. I'm trying to hear the do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No way Cena shows up to a house show.
That's all he was doing last year. That's all he was doing. He would do like show up to cut promos on TV, but he would wrestle like all the house shows. House shows are fun, man. That's why you got to go to them. Dan, was Riddle's promo on Monday night stating that Randy knew how much of the title unification match meant to all of you, and he didn't want to let you guys down? Was that a shot at Sasha and Naomi?
I mean, it might have been. Let's be honest.
Possible. But you never know. You never know.
Randy is petty, so probably.
Yeah, you never know. Who 420?
Am I allowed to do it?
Yes, yeah, of course.
Okay, because Atticus doesn't get to do it. Brandy used to do it. Who?
Yes. Mates, can we get more of Phillip doing his Stone Cold bit?
What?
Also, can Brian or Brandon do any wrestling impersonations or any impersonations at all?
I mean, I tried to do a British accent a couple weeks ago, and it turned out to be like a Tony Storm accent.
Yeah.
It was not very good.
Lil Durst, you got any wrestling impersonations in you?
No, I don't think so, except for a good one.
Any impersonations at all?
No.
What about a Dusty Rhodes, baby? I mean, everybody got a Dusty.
Can you give me a little Mac and Dream, baby? My honey maybe just a little big. My belly maybe just a little big, but brother, I ain't bad and they know I'm bad. No.
Oh, damn.
So does he want me to do the Stone Cold bit? Is that it? Is that what this email means?
I mean, do you got anything else in your holster?
Name a match. Let's see.
Of what?
Like
with Stone Cold?
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know. Let's go.
What
am I watching right now?
Obviously.
Austin versus Jake Roberts, King of the Ring.
Man, I just came back from the hospital and I had to get stitched up. I heard Jake had cut some promo about his religion and whatnot. I'm like, all right, I need something to work with. So we have the match. I stun him. I go up to Michael P.S. Hayes, who was Doc Hendricks, and we're cutting the promo. And I said, Awesome 316 says, I just whipped your ass. There we go.
What?
That's all I got.
At the gym, I was wearing a Stone Cold tank top, and then some like older lady comes up to me. It's like, it's like that's not Supreme, the Obey thing. It says what underneath, and she was like, "What's that from?" And I was like, "It's Stone Cold." What? She said what, but I like that. And then I had to explain to her it's a wrestler. So I don't know why she came up to me and pointed that out when she had no idea who Stone Cold is.
She was just trying to get with you, bro.
She's a little foxy.
Oh,
it was pretty funny because a couple weeks ago I went to out to brunch and I saw her and I was like, oh, I think I see that lady at the gym sometimes. And then, of course, there she is.
Wow, where'd you go to brunch at?
Oh my God, was it El Torito or something? It's over at the marina. They do like a brunch buffet, which I did not know they did.
How come
El Torito's fire?
I mean, I remember, we used to go to Denny's and stuff, after shows. But how come we've never had a brunch? How come we've never
I've only had 2 brunches in my entire life, and it's been within the past couple months.
How come we've never sat back, had some mimosas with some?
I did have like 2 mimosas, but the service was terrible. I could have polished off like 5 or 6 if I wanted to, but nobody was helping us.
Really? Lil Durst, we need to get him out to Stein's. I've been trying. We need to get him out there.
One of these days.
I mean, Saturday night pregame. Pregame ritual.
No, he'll be in Vegas for Double or Nothing. He won't be with us.
One of these days.
Yeah, this weekend. Next weekend.
We don't play this weekend. Next weekend.
Yeah, next weekend. Come out. We'll have a great time. Nigerian Prince. Hey, what do y'all think this Ric Flair last match is actually going to look like? He's
awful.
Hey, hold on. Rick's gonna come out there. Look, if he's gonna do this, like Sam Roberts said, he cannot wear a t-shirt. You gotta.
I mean, the man's in shape, but the man has a pacemaker.
His arms? I don't have arms like that. This man's 73 years old. Look, Rick's gonna come out there. He's gonna style. He's gonna profile. A couple of chops. He's taking the back body drop. We're gonna get some color. He's gonna do a little strut, figure forward up. They're gonna tap. He's gonna cry. And I am thinking about it.
Don't waste your money.
Whoa. This is the greatest wrestler of all time. Attic, you're telling me if Jordan came back for one game, you wouldn't think about going?
I mean, Jordan doesn't have a pacemaker. Jordan's like 20 years younger.
Listen, that's not what I'm saying. If Jordan's
I don't think, and I mean,
one last game,
the equivalent of Ric Flair's match, Jordan would get like 5 minutes.
But you wouldn't go see to say you got to see Michael Jordan play. You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it.
I mean, you know, I saw the real good. I saw LeBron drop 50 in the finals once.
Oh,
wow. Sorry,
wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm a Michael Jordan person. All right, calm down.
Like if Tyson was gonna have like an actual fight, not that whatever he had like during the pandemic, but if he was gonna have like an actual one last match, I'd be like, I'd probably want to go see this. I want to see what's going to happen. Yeah. Come on, bro. Flair's the greatest of all time. Maybe I'm thinking about it. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. Go to SummerSlam, do StarCast, see the last match, come back, have some stories to tell. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I really am. We also have fan mail from Mr. X, and this, I'm not even gonna lie, this is a lot.
Let us know, Mr. X, what's on your mind? People need to know.
Okay, Max Dupree, to quote the Miz, really, I made my peace with LA Knight. I understood he was new, so they changed his name, but now they're changing names of people they already changed the names of now. The frustration never ends, does it? Should we change your name again?
More name changes, the better.
Or should we change Lil Durst's name?
We can change Lil Durst's name.
Just have a wheel of names, and just every time we just spin the wheel and see what the name is.
No, I mean, the way I put the emphasis on Lil Durst, the way I did, we can't change your name now. It's done. You are Lil Durst now. Forever and always. He also says, I read a response to the whole Sasha and Naomi situation, which put the idea that this whole thing could possibly be a work. Do you think there is any shred of evidence which would lead you to think that? If so, what would be the reason for WWE to orchestrate something so elaborate like this?
Fan interest.
Controversy creates cash. But wait, their merch stores are down. No? All right, I'm sorry, guys.
That just means whenever their merch goes back up, people are going to buy it again.
Yeah, it's going to be through the roof. It's going to be through the roof. Lastly, he says, I just wanted to say that Tronic's dream story creeped me out a little. Yeah, it did. Did you hear that, Lil Durst? When Tronic was like, he was Sting on top of a building singing like New Edition to some girl?
No.
You didn't? You don't listen to this show?
What time did the show come out?
This was last week.
9 p.m. on Thursday?
No, this came out the show came out at 2 p.m. last week on a Thursday.
Oh, no.
Anyway, what Mr. X goes on to say, that being said, I have a wrestling dream story of my own. It's nothing creepy, I don't think. Oh, God. I had a dream last year sometime, and in my dream, my cable went out, and I got frustrated because I couldn't fix it. So who else but Danhausen showed up in full gimmick, cape and everything, fixed the cable, and then left. No cursing involved, but a weird dream to say the least. You guys ever have any wrestling dreams?
Handyhausen.
Yeah. Weaponhausen. You guys have any wrestling dreams at all?
Well, I don't keep a dream book, so I don't really remember most of them, if any. I mean, maybe it would just be like going to a show or like meeting somebody, but it would like be nothing precise like that.
Nothing precise. You haven't done the main event of WrestleMania, you walk out the world champion. You haven't had one of them? I have those every night.
Visions. That's what they're called.
Huh? Hey, man. No, don't say that. I might have to go down to West Coast Pro Training Academy. Don't say that to me. Oh boy.
Next DDP out here. Late bloomer.
Well, I'm 26. I mean, that's all right.
I mean, when did DDP get into the business? Late 20s?
Like when did he?
I mean, he didn't wrestle to like his 30s, but he was still a manager.
Like if I were to go, debut probably like 27, 28, still relatively young. You know what I'm saying?
Powerhouse Hobbs joined when he was like 30 or started wrestling when he was 30.
No, he wrestled out here, bro.
I could have sworn he didn't start until he was like 30.
No, he was hella young when he started. He started in like 08 training.
Is Hobbs that old?
Hobbs, he's like early 30s, but
he's 31.
Yeah, so he started training like hella long ago, like 12 years ago.
Friend of the podcast,
shout out, friend of the podcast, yes sir. All right, let's talk about Monday Night Raw. The Riddle and the Street Profits defeat the Usos and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn trying to join the Bloodline.
That's right. Us gingers do belong in the Bloodline.
Whoa. Yo, hell, wait. I'm gonna have to hit up Journey. Like, bro, you will not believe what this dude just said on my show. Jesus Christ, damn. Oh my God. You want to come say that to Jacob? You want to come say that to Fatu?
Yeah, then I'll throw up the one. Say respect.
Oh my God, no.
It's nothing but respect, Phil. It's nothing but respect.
Atticus, what are your thoughts on this match?
Match was good, standard time filler to open up Raw. I wanted to focus more on the Riddle promo. I thought the Riddle promo was like really good. He kind of dropped the act. He was very serious. I mean, I'm trying to go back to like his NXT days, and yeah, he was more like sporty, like more sports centric back then. But that was honestly one of Riddle's most best promos, just because of the connection he has with RK Bro and kind of dropping that and like seemingly visibly emotional about Randy, whether the injury is legit or not, which I haven't heard anything. But I thought the promo was fantastic.
I want to talk about that. Randy, I want to say he said it in the Pat McAfee interview. He talked about like the RKO and Pat put it over how great it is. Randy was like, yeah, I wish I had thought of something where I didn't come down on my back a lot. My back hurts a little bit. So I mean
it's like the leg drop, brother. Those hips start to go out, you start going over 300-400 times a year.
I mean, the way they're going to set this up is going to be so simple. Roman's going to be on SmackDown, acknowledge me, out of nowhere, RKO, and we're going to set up the SummerSlam match, and it's going to be fantastic. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cody Rhodes defeats The Miz via disqualification. Seth Rollins comes out there and attacks. They throw Cody into the ropes or into the steel steps. Seth Rollins then takes the weight belt that Cody gave to a fan, and he whips Cody with it.
Definitely a real kid, not a plant.
Yeah, real kid.
Yep, real kid. Definitely.
This isn't AEW. We don't do plants over here.
Authentic. That was an authentic fan that Cody just happened to give his belt before the match, even though I'm trying to remember, I don't think he's done that so far in WWE.
I think he has.
Yeah, there was I think it was like his first Raw back or second Raw back, and this lady, she recorded, hey, can we get your belt when you come back out? He was like, yeah, when I come back out. And then, he comes out and gives the kid the belt. So, Cody's a man of the people.
Man of the people.
Just
this match was a little sloppy. The Miz, both these guys aren't exactly, I mean, Cody, I think, is a better wrestler than The Miz, but The Miz isn't going to go to a certain level. And I think that did kind of bring Cody down, and it just didn't mix well. And obviously the terrible finish at the end doesn't exactly help.
Terrible finish. So, it was a fine
finish. Just another lovely DQ finish. Correct. But that belt shot, Cody was wearing it after when he cut his promo later.
Yeah. Judgment Day cut a promo.
That is the Judgment Day.
The Judgment Day. Damian Priest has gotten fantastic on the microphone. Shout out Rhea Ripley. Edge, he said he wasn't handpicked to be the top of this industry like a John Cena. He had to fight and claw. It was, then he started rallying off names. No Finn Balor. No Finn Balor, because they had Priest and Ripley versus Styles and Morgan. Yeah.
I know the emailer kind of put over Edge earlier, but I'm just not feeling it. I mean, yes, he's doing like a good job at like performing, but it's so performative. It's obviously just him put on an act and him just playing bad guy when he's been good, lovable dad Edge for the past couple years. And even before then, when he wasn't a wrestler, and now just all of a sudden he hates us. Like, I just find it hard for me to really get into
He
this.
already explained it, though.
And then what about when he buried North Carolina, even though he went out of his way to move to North Carolina?
Well, he wanted to live in the mountains, and that was for the real estate market. That was the most reasonable. You know, I mean,
Okay.
he was retired. He didn't just want to blow through his money. Like, come on, bro.
And then he also gets like the
He didn't want to be a Virgil.
Why you gonna hurt Virgil like that?
Virgil, T's and P's. Hope you're getting better, bud. Love you. Love Vincent too. Great character. You were the NWO. It's for life, brother. It's for life. All right. Sumo son los vatos locos for life, yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. But Edge is great. I love it. I wish Tronic was here so we could sing the song. Can you give it a crack?
No, I'm not doing it.
If you believe, no, Lil Durst, can you do it? No. He's like, all right. Becky defeats Asuka, and it's going to be a triple threat. It's going to be the EST of WWE, the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair, going up against Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow, and Big Time Bex. Yeah.
Saw the finish. Well, I saw the ending happening with Becky eventually getting added to the match because you kind of have to do that with Asuka and Becky doing the thing.
Fast. That was a real count.
And then like the finish I thought was just kind of eye rolling. I did think we're gonna get like a DQ finish with Bianca getting involved, and that's how Becky gets in, which probably is worse than what they actually did. But then like the actual finish where what Asuka just like gets hit on the announce table and then gets like rolled back in, and that's what she gets pinned with. I thought that was kind of weak.
Hey, that edge where she got hit was sharp, so it's
okay.
A little dazed. She kicked the ish out of Bianca though. Boy,
Gotta make it look good.
It's gonna be what's up. And then MVP defeats Lashley. Great to see MVP at, whatever this kind of match was. Great to see him just back in the ring gear. Lil Durst put on Twitter that MVP had probably one of the greatest entrances of all time.
When he came out of that little tunnel, all right, that little inflatable tunnel with the chain and the music, that went hard.
Yeah, the clock ticking, tick, tock. You about to stop. Come on, bro. I'm here to do my thing. MVP.
10-year-old Michael was grooving to that song.
Man, I kind of need him to bring that. I need the entrance to come back one time for the one time.
I don't know why he dropped the music, but
he has his new music that he's that he's rapping on now, and I mean it's alright, it's cool.
Didn't he rap his original?
He did, but he has a new sound now. You know what I mean?
He's matured.
Yeah.
Eminem matured. We saw how well that went.
Musically has changed. Yeah. MVP, most valuable player, Montel Vontavious Porter, most vicious predator. Anybody else? Nope. Right.
Nope.
Well, MVP gets to pick the stipulation for Lashley's rematch with Omos. All right, with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go double or nothing. Let's get this started. We're going to get the predictions from Atticus since he's actually here, and I guess we'll get Tronics whenever I talk to him.
At a later date, which hopefully, the people will know we are transparent with the picks because I'm a transparent champion.
Hey, it's just you two. It's just you two, right?
Oh, it's just me versus Tron. I mean,
as you know, I've taken a leave of absence from.
As we know, do not have a good record holding the title going into an AEW show. I probably am like 0-3 at this point. So hopefully just with it being a one-on-one, we do a little bit better. So,
hey, bro, like your name changed, things might look up.
Yeah, I mean, you just change your name, change the whole outlook.
Wait, you don't watch AEW, do you?
Pronouns, pal.
Yeah. No, I was about to throw you on this too, but it's not.
I mean, I'll still make a prediction.
Still probably be better than me.
What? Oh, you really think you can do that? Oh, you really want to be the champ? You want to be the champ?
I like to win.
All right. We're gonna throw your name in the hat then. It will be Michael Marks.
And there goes Lil Durst.
That's the EVP. I'm sorry, I get it confused. Y'all kind of look alike. Bald white men with beards look alike. Lil Durst. All right, Lil Durst. We're gonna throw your name in the hat too then. That's what's up. All right. So the Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament Final: Adam Cole versus Samoa Joe. Lil Durst, yeah, you can go.
Samoa Joe.
All right. Samoa.
I mean, is it even believable to have Adam Cole win?
Yes, because Adam Cole was the closest thing
Has
to
been
Shawn
booked
Michaels.
terribly in AEW.
He's such a tiny little man.
I still think about when he was in AEW. That's what I think about when I think about Adam Cole.
I mean, his first match he lost to a gimmick. Like lost to a dude who puts his hands in his pockets. Come on.
Theme song was great. You know what's all about the boo, Adam Cole, baby. Atticus.
I will disagree, and I will go with Adam Cole. I mean, Cole's not really doing too much. Samoa Joe has his little thing with Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutton, and big tall lad. So I hope they don't.
Star. You're supposed to know his name.
Satnam Singh.
Yes.
There we go. I hope they just go out there, have a really good match. They put it over on Dynamite today. This is the first time ever they faced off, which is kind of hard to believe, but it makes sense. So I think you just give it to Adam Cole. You know, he gets the connection with, Owen Hart, Shawn Michaels, the likes of that nature. So give it to him. He can have something to brag about, and hopefully this can be on the upswing, because I do agree that he has not been booked as well as I think he should have been in AEW thus far.
True. All righty then. The women's tournament final for the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, is going up against Chris Statlander or Ruby Soho. Shout out Lars Fredericks from Rancid. Got to hang out with him at West Coast Pro last time. Great guy. By hang out, I mean I was sitting next to Baby Huey and he was sitting next to Baby Huey. But yeah, Britt Baker, Chris Statlander, or Ruby Soho? Lil Durst.
Probably Britt Baker.
Yeah, makes the most sense.
Yeah, I mean, it does sound cute, especially with me picking Adam Cole, that you can put Britt Baker. I don't know, maybe this is a way for her to turn face, but after what they did with her yesterday, because this is coming out on Thursday, on Dynamite, she's probably going to still stay heel. Statlander was a last minute ad because Shido's hurt. Soho, she's just been kind of there. So I would be shocked if they put it on her, but I'll just play it safe and I will agree with Britt Baker.
Cool. Apparently they're supposed to be adding, 2 new championships. So, and apparently one of, I guess the Owen Hart winners, they get a championship that is an exact replica or looks like the Stampede Wrestling title. Because, the Hart's own Stampede Wrestling back in the day before they sold it to Vince. That's interesting.
But it's supposed to be just a one-off, like Braun Strowman's Greatest Royal Rumble green title. Right? I hope so. No more titles.
Adam sure brings that to the Margarita Festival in San Jose. We going, boys?
Control your narrative.
Yes. Because remember, the fight isn't with your opponent, it's with yourself.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'll stay professional, not say anything bad about them yet.
It's like when you guys were out there on that diamond. You're not playing another team.
Phillip, we already know this. We had a whole talk on Sunday in the group chat. We got to focus on ourselves, can't beat ourselves, and no one can beat us. We're a 500 team with a plus 33 run differential. We got this.
All right.
Hopefully.
I've been to a Los Padres game.
You saw a 20-point blowout. Sorry, 20-run blowout. I don't want to be one of those people.
It was a great time.
Had Lil Durst throw in that game too.
It was. I didn't see any of that.
Well, you shouldn't have showed up late.
I showed up right on time. I showed up at 9:00.
That was his best adding to the season.
Honestly, it was.
Oh, so now it's over. That's it. That's all
You cursed him, Phillip.
That's all you got.
Yeah, you cursed me.
No, I didn't do that. Bro, do you not know who I am? Do you not know who I am? I interview you, or you have an interaction with me. You do big things. Bruh, I asked Matt Cardona for an interview. I didn't get it, but he won the NWA World title. Come on, bro. You need me.
Mid Cardona.
God, let's not say that. So the AEW World Tag Team Championships, Jurassic Express versus Absolute Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs of Team Taz, going up against the Broke Keenan and Kel, a.k.a. Swerve Strickland and Keith Lee. Have you seen the Keenan and Kel little redub that Swerve threw on his Instagram? I like it. I was a fan.
I have not, but as a big Keenan and Kel guy, I got to watch it now.
Oh, here it goes. Are you really a big Keenan and Kel guy?
Phillip, I am older than you, so of course I'm a big Keenan and Kel guy.
Who loves orange soda?
Kel loves orange soda.
Is it true?
Yes.
Wow.
It's been a while since I've watched it, I'll be honest. I don't think it's on Paramount Plus.
It is.
It is. Oh, I mean, we don't password share around here, but I haven't gone through Paramount Plus yet.
Yeah.
I'm just there for Jackass and South Park, really.
You remember when I interviewed Keita Murray and we did the bit? You remember that?
Of course, yeah, definitely.
They do with the orange soda, bro. It's kind of hard to forget.
I mean, I said I didn't forget. Never forget.
Oh. All right, so who wins the AEW tag titles?
I could see this being a triple threat match. Could get it off of the champions. Teasing Christian turning on Jungle Boy. I don't see it being in this exact moment, but maybe they lose, and that's kind of the tipping point for Christian. So I'll go. You know what? We'll give it to Hobbs and I almost said Hobbs and Shaw. Hobbs and Swerve.
I heard it. Yeah. Hobbs. Wait, you mean Hobbs and Stark?
Oh, sorry, Hobbs and Stark. I'm looking at the thing, and I looked at the corner. It just says Hobbs versus Swerve.
All right,
Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs. Lock it in.
Lil Durst, Jurassic Express, Hobbs and Starks, or Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland.
I was also thinking Hobbs and Starks.
Hobbs and Starks, all right. Speaking of Keith Lee, his wife Mia Yim will be at Full Queer next week in Concord. You know, go see what's up. If you're a wrestler or manager, she's giving a seminar before the show. I think Alan Angels of the Dark Order is going to be on that one as well.
Has she signed anywhere yet?
Did she sign with Impact, Atticus? Or she was just an appearance?
I believe she signed with Impact. I have not watched Impact, so I don't know if she's been there since, but I believe so. It's really the only thing I've heard is her and Impact.
Makes sense. She's a former Knockouts champ. All right. Moving on from that, we are going to go into the giant multi-man tag match. The BCC, consisting of, was it Wheeler Yuta? Or no. So Wheeler Yuta's not even in the match.
It is BCC and Friends.
Yeah, BCC and Friends going up against the Jericho Appreciation Society. So, you got Daniel Bryan, Moxley, Kingston, Santana.
Don't dead name him.
Bryan Danielson, Moxley, Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz, and of course the Jericho Appreciation Society. Jericho, Hager, the 2.0 dudes, and Daniel Garcia. So who y'all got?
I do not think this feud is over. So to continue it, I think the heels have to win. So I will go with the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Yes.
They're billing this as Anarchy in the Arena. So I don't know if I assume it's just going to be a wild brawl, kind of like that 10-man tag at Revolution with the Hardys and, Andrade and friends and whatever. So I'm expecting something like that. And I think this will build towards a blood and guts match and either at the next pay-per-view, a couple months, who knows?
You know why it's Anarchy in the Arena?
Why?
Because Jericho's a wizard.
He's a wizard, Harry.
He's a wizard, baby.
I mean, not all of his things are A+, but
he's a wizard, bro. What do you? You haven't been to a Fozzy concert.
What was the one he was trying to get over? GF? No, some sort of like curse word acronym that he tried to get over that just flopped like a dead fish.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I really don't.
Exactly, because they want you to forget about it.
Like I said, he is a wizard. I've been to a Fozzy concert. I've been to 2. That man is a wizard. Lil Durst, who you got?
I also thought Jericho Appreciation Society. Jesus Christ, can't speak. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it Jazz.
You like Jazz?
Yes.
They're gonna win, mainly because of Jericho. Jericho is always gonna win something like this.
Yes, Jazz, not the wrestler Jazz who love Jazz. She's a great talent.
Not Jazz Chisholm.
Yes.
Ooh, Jazz Chisholm's an animal too.
Shout out Jazz Chisholm.
Speaking of another animal, Wardlow. He's going up against Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and if Wardlow wins, it will be his emancipation. Obviously, Wardlow's winning this.
Yeah, this is lock of the century. Bet the mortgage since we're in Vegas.
Bet the house on it.
Bet the house on it. Bet the child's college fund, which means MJF is definitely winning. But officially, I will go with Wardlow.
I'd bet my grandma's retirement on this.
MJF by DQ.
Woo!
They have to keep the story going.
Yeah, extra point if you say because of the DQ. If it actually is a DQ, you get it.
That's a tiebreaker. If it's a tie, he wins.
I'll take that.
All right, the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson going up against the Hardys. We've seen this match before in Ring of Honor.
Hardy's cut a really good promo on Dynamite this week, really just kind of putting over the similarities and what this match means to them. So I thought that was really good. Young Bucks put out one of their bio tweet things that they've never lost on pay-per-view.
They've never lost a Double or Nothing.
Or haven't lost a Double or Nothing. So they really put that over. They didn't say that on television, but I'm wondering if that's going to play a factor.
Keep elaborating on this as I step away for a moment.
Okay. Well, what are you going to do, Phillip? Okay. He's just going to leave. So, this one could go either which way. Should be a lot of fun. Over at Curveballs and Chair Shots, Dominic, big Hardy Boys fan, big Jeff Hardy fan, and I'm the big Young Bucks fan, so there might be a fight in the stands. But I think I'll go with the Young Bucks. The Hardys, this might be one last rodeo, but I think you put over the quote-unquote younger talent, even though they're like in their mid to late 30s at this point. So I'll go with the Young Bucks. Lil Durst, who do you think is going to win in this dream tag team match, even though we've seen this match before?
So you have the Young Bucks
dream tag team match, but I want to say the Hardys. I think the Hardys are going to pull it off somehow.
All right.
Jeff might kill himself doing a swanton bomb, but I think he'll end up winning it.
I wish Jeff was still in WWE. Oh God, I was trying to see him and Roman. If he would have beat Roman, I would have been okay with it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I am a bigger Jeff Hardy fan than Dominic. I'll say it right now. Oh. Yeah. I'll sing the song right now.
Them's fighting words.
All right. Can he fight?
He has more wrestling accolades than I do. So you challenge me to a match.
Wait, you challenge me. Hold on. Well, what wrestling accolades does he have? Let me know.
Okay, I don't know if I'd say accolades, but he wrestled longer than I did.
Did he wrestle in high school?
He did wrestle in high school.
Oh, he wrestled at Arroyo.
Mm-hmm. Freshman, sophomore year, I believe. And I had to give it up, too many concussions.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was in a league final. I went to NCS. Did he do that?
That's why I stepped back the accolades. Not accolades, but more experience. He was able. He got it to the next level. I tried to pursue my baseball career, and that didn't pan out so well. But we're not going to talk about that. Anyways, let's move on. Let's talk wrestling.
Let's move on. All right, it's for the AEW Women's World Championship. Thunder Rosa, Bay Area native, sort of. She trained out here. Shout out.
We claim her. We claim her. Yes.
She is going up against Serena Deeb, the Professor. If I was making predictions, I'd pick Serena Deeb. It's her time.
I'm excited for this match. The build hasn't been perfect by any means. Thunder Rosa cut another, really like her first really good promo this week on the stage with Tony Schiavone. I enjoyed it. This match should be fantastic. I love Thunder Rosa. Serena Deeb just keeps putting out fantastic match when she's in the ring with a suitable opponent, and Thunder Rosa is one of the best they got. So this could possibly steal the show if the crowd isn't tired or if they care about this match at all, which I think they will. But I think Thunder Rosa does retain the title.
Lil Durst.
I was going to say, I think Thunder Rosa retains too. I don't know why, but I think she will.
Tony Khan likes to have those long title runs. All right, lastly, it is for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Hangman Adam Page goes up against the Second City Saint, the voice of the voiceless, the self-proclaimed best in the world, CM Punk. It's Punk's time.
I am continue to flip back and forth. You say you're picking Punk. Why Do you think Punk's gonna win?
Who, me?
No.
Oh.
Lil Durst.
Oh, no. I think Punk's gonna put over Hangman Page.
Oh, so you're going Hangman. All right.
So I don't know. I keep bouncing every which way. I guess I'll be different. I will go with CM Punk to win, capture the championship. The crowd this week or on Dynamite was definitely more pro Punk. You did hear some Hangman cheers, booed him a little bit. They also were some boos for Punk. So going into Double or Nothing, bigger arena, probably more of the hardcore of hardcore fans. I would suspect it's going to be a majority Punk crowd. Not saying that's going to sway the booking decisions any which way, but I wouldn't be shocked if there's some sort of heel turn on Hangman Page's front, and that's how he retains. But I think I'll go with Punk. It's probably gonna be the wrong decision because I always do the wrong decision. And also, I would not be shocked if we see Kenny Omega at the end of the show.
Somebody's debut, and they have a big debut every pay-per-view. Somebody's showing up. We don't know. All right,
that's why I kind of lean towards maybe Hangman wins, because it would make sense for Kenny to come back after Hangman turns, and maybe you do a role reverse where now Kenny's a face, Hangman's a heel.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's a possibility. All right, so just so we can have it clear, Atticus chose Adam Cole, Britt Baker, Hobbs and Starks, Jericho Appreciation Society, Wardlow, Young Bucks, Thunder Rosa, and CM Punk. Lil Durst chose Samoa Joe, Britt Baker, Hobbs and Starks, Jericho Appreciation Society, MJF by DQ, the Hardys, Thunder Rosa, and Hangman Adam Page. All right, I will get Brian Tronic's predictions, and it'll be a triple threat. It'll be a three-way dance for the Bulletcast Championship this Sunday for Double or Nothing. The stakes are high, boys. Thank you guys so much. I will do Superstar Spotlight when we do the recap. Atticus, will you be joining us for the recap Sunday night?
Unfortunately, I probably will not. Check Curveballs and Share Shots. We might do an after show. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what I'm going to feel like. I forgot the time. So probably not. Definitely not for the Bulletcast. Maybe check out Curveballs and Share Shots and get an in-person perspective over there. So I don't know.
Wow.
Well, Phillip, remember last time we tried to do an after show from a hotel room? It did not work out so well.
You should have chosen a better hotel.
Well, I'm a cheap bastard, okay?
Choose a hotel with good Wi-Fi.
I'm sorry, the Holiday Inn at the Chicago airport didn't have good Wi-Fi.
You gotta stay where the boys are staying. You gotta get that super good Wi-Fi.
Well, maybe the boys are at Park MGM. Who knows?
Yeah,
but they're probably at the the Mandalay Bay, because that's where all their other shows are.
You have to find out. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I will be back for a Double or Nothing recap. Hopefully, Brian will be back with me. Maybe we find somebody else to join us. We don't know. Stay clean, stay strong, stay safe. Diamonds are forever. So is the microphone Messiah.
If you feel it, our opinions is great. When everything we moving now in the state, turn us on if the feeling is right. Every opinion now comes from the heart. No time we move with a part.
This has been the Bulletcast. Thank you for listening.